Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be modifying this sunfish. It is a Rough Ryder. I don't know what model it is. Let's look at it here. It is 138, I think, possibly 139. Can't see that. 139, I believe. But yeah, so this is such a great palette, man. You got so much area here. You can do so many things. I thought about scrimshaw, which I'm probably going to get into that, but right now I'm just like practicing my jigging. So we're going to rejig this, and I think I'm going to be do some fancy bolster work here, but what I'm thinking about doing is just putting a cool border around here, around the borders of all the bolsters, leaving everything else pretty much as is. And I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a coin and I'm going to sink it in there like that. I'm going to sink it in. I think that beaver looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to put some wide jigging in here. Not necessarily worm groove, but just maybe kind of subtle 3 jigs maybe in here, through here, and through here. A little more subtle than I've been doing. And not really worm guru, but I don't, just a good looking jig. On the other side, I'm going to put this coin, which is smaller, but it's got a little ship on there, and I think that will look cool. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should have the same design on both sides, but also, it'll be a little different, kind of old-fashioned. This is something that people did a lot back in the 1800s. So they got a hold of a knife and they personalized it. They put crosses in there. They put jewelry in them. They put stones. They just made it theirs. And so that's kind of the look I'm going for. And then, once I get the jigging done, we'll think about what color we're going to make this. So check it out if you're interested in it. All right, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. So I etched out around this coin here, right there, using a little pick here. Made a little line there, and we're gonna work on eating this area out and then fitting the coin in it. There's not a lot of bone to do this, so I don't really want to go all the way down. It really won't make any difference if I do, because we're going to resin this into the hole, and that'll secure all the bone. But yeah, I'm going to try to not to go all the way down. I don't want to break the bone. And let's get to it. Let's see. I think we have a view here. Okay. All right, we get the rough outline there. Switch to a smaller bit, much smaller bit. We're going to start taking a little bit now, so we don't screw it up. Hopefully I don't. All right, there it is. Pretty good, pretty close right there. Stuck up just a tiny bit. You see a little bit of the resin right there, but once we dye this dark color, not going to see that at all. I could clean that out, but I don't think I'm going to need to. And that's the other side. It's a ship. You can see it right there. Like a little schooner. Alright, let's get to jigging. Okay, that's the jig I put on it. I call that lightning strike. And that's the other side. And we'll see what it looks like. Should be pretty nice. A lot of space in there to hold color. Should be pretty neat. Can't wait to see what that's going to turn out to. I'm just going to take a little 600 grit here. And we're going to sand. You can see, I think you can see. Let's see. Yeah, see that shiny stuff? So we got to get all of that off of there because your dye is not going to, penetrate those hard surfaces. We want them to penetrate because it's penetrating. See there. And all of this up in here. If you get it on an angle, you can see when it's shiny. And you don't want that. You can see I'm scratching this a little. Don't worry about that. That'll come right out. Just want to get really good. So we're going to work on that a little bit. Alright, we're get all the jigging sanded. And I'm going to chase these corners with this bit right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a 45-degree angle there. Crown this all the way around. So we'll see how that goes. And let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, guys, we are done with this little project right here, and that's how it turned out. You have I used a red dye and it turned out strawberry. I was going to darken this and use soak it a little bit more in some wine colored um, dye, but something happened that I'll share with you, and that kind of ruined this project. And so I think overall it came out good. I like the jig pattern. I call that lightning jig. And I think the coins come out really cool and add some character to the knife. Looks like a medallion in there. And what happened is the back spring broke. So I'm going to see if I can get it in there, snap in. You can see it right there. See that? And so I discovered that this morning. I had left this to sit all night soaking. And, that back spring broke. And it should not have. See? There's nothing there. Nothing. And that's concerning because I did not boil this. So I put hot water in the dye, set this down on plastic. It should not have broke the back spring. And what that tells me is that these back springs are not tempered properly on this Rough Ryder. So that's the cap I put on it right there. You guys like that? Can maybe be more aggressive a little. Maybe I was not aggressive enough on that. Show you the other side. So yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? And so, yeah, this thing's basically a ruined knife. Of course, you could put a new back spring in it. I'm probably not going to do that. It costs $16 for the knife. I was going to give this away, but now I'll go ahead and get another one and try it again. This is a really great palette. I like this idea. The backside, by the way, worked out better. It was a lot tighter than the front. And so, I learned a few lessons. This is the first time I ever did that. I thought pretty good fit on it, which there's not a lot of bone here. So that's really hard to get that thing sunk down. This one was flat, but when I sunk it, I kind of sunk it at an angle. You can see that right there. So that was my screw up. I used resin in here. That was no problem at all. And yeah, I think it came out pretty good overall. It's a shame that back spring broke. Let me know what you think. Do you like the jigging? I think it in person it doesn't look pink. It's a very light red. It's a strawberry red. So I would have darkened this a little bit the second time is what I had planned on doing this morning when I found out the back spring was broke. So yeah, let me know what you think about this jigging. What do you think about the fancied bolster? Do you think that's cool? Should it be bigger? Or not at all? If you don't like it, you don't like it. So let me know.